good on this end, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good to go. Thanks, David, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everybody and welcome. I'll call to order this regular meeting of the Lawrence County Board of Commissioners. Today is Tuesday, June 16 of 2026. Appreciate everyone joining us. We'll note that this meeting is being live streamed and also recorded. If you are in the audience and you have a cell phone, if you'd please put it on vibrate or silent, we would appreciate that courtesy. I'll note also that Commissioner Sanada is out of town today. However, as long as two commissioners are here, that constitutes quorum, and that allows us to proceed with the business at hand. We always begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, then we'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Vanasco, could you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. We'll have a moment of silence. Thank you, everybody. Ryan, could you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here, we do have a quorum. As we always do, we'll have two opportunities for public comment, one in just a few moments and then one before we adjourn. You're welcome to speak both times, or just if you want to speak one of the two times, that's fine. Or if you're just here to listen, that's also fine. We ask that your comments or questions be related to county government matters. And if you do wish to speak, we'd appreciate if you try to limit your time to about 5 minutes or so. We'd appreciate that courtesy. I would also like to make note of the fact that at the conclusion of this meeting, depending upon how long it runs, but at approximately 10:45, give or take, the retirement board will be convening in this room for their quarterly public meeting. So if anybody's here would like to stay for the retirement board, you're certainly welcome to do so. So at about 10:45, we'll have that meeting. Next on the agenda, row officer reports and comments. None of the row officers are here today, so that takes us to public comment. We have some folks in the room. Any comments at this time? Okay, hearing none. Well, thank you. We're glad you're with us, and if you wish to speak before we adjourn, we'll certainly welcome that. So thank you. Moving along to fiscal and contractual. This is the point during the meeting where we, and today is no exception, we usually review the warrant registers that have been submitted to us by the county controller's office. It's a listing of all the various bills that have been paid by that office. And these particular documents are dated June 8, 9, 11, and 12. And Dan, whatever time you need to look them over, but when you're done, whenever you're ready, I can take a motion from you for us to accept them.
I've already looked them over and I'll make that motion to accept.
I thank you, and I've also reviewed them, and I'll second your motion. Do you have any concerns about the documents? Okay, so the motion is to accept the warrant registers. Ryan, could you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. The minutes of the June 9 commissioner meeting are in our packet, and once again, Dan, whatever time you need, we'll look them over.
I've already done that too, and I'll make a motion to approve that.
Thank you, sir, and I will second your motion. If there are no concerns, we'll ask Ryan for a roll call.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you so much. Commissioner reports and comments. Looks like I get to go first today. I want to note a couple of things that we've done and will be doing. Last Wednesday, Commissioner Kennedy and I attended a meeting of the Ag Resource Network, which is a two-county organization, Mercer and Lawrence County, that deals with agricultural matters. They met up at Wilmington High School and talked about the project that's underway with the acquisition of the acreage adjacent to the high school property up in Wilmington Township. that will be for the benefit of students in the Wilmington School District. I was not able to stay the whole time. My colleague was, so maybe he'll have some additional comments on that. And then last week, he and I were able to attend the monthly meeting of the County Planning Commission, which was held at Riverside Apartments in downtown Newcastle. As we mentioned, the retirement board will be convening here at about 10:45, open to the public. Tomorrow at noon, the prison board holds its monthly public meeting in this room. The prison board consists of the president judge, the district attorney, the county controller, the county sheriff, and the 3 commissioners. And by law, the 7 of us have oversight of the operations of our jail. On Friday, June 19, the courthouse will be closed in observance of the Juneteenth federal holiday. Those are my comments at this time, and I'll see if Mr. Kennedy has any.
Yeah, the only thing we did at Wilmington after you left is we got to tour the different classrooms up there. They have stuff going on in the ag, so I've been through it a couple times now, so it's still interesting to see what they're doing. And then Wednesday night, Debbie and I went to Elwood City for Wander Elwood. And, it was well attended. Nice night down there. The only other thing I want to do a shout out to Union's girls softball team and Laurel's softball team. They both are state champs, so they make us proud to be from Orange County. So we thank the girls for doing that. And that's all I got.
All righty, thank you, Dan. That takes us to new business, and today we have 5 proposals from our Children and Youth Services Office, and that's Mr. Donald Andrews, who joins us quite frequently. And Donald, it's always good to have you here. Dan, are you okay with Donald running through them, and maybe when we get to the end, perhaps doing one blanket motion?
Yeah, he's good at that. So.
Okay. Ryan, the first resolution, what number do we start with?
Number 127.
127. This is a proposal contract with Bethany Christian Services based in Wexford, Allegheny County. Donald, what can you tell us about this one?
Yes, so these are all going to be renewals for 26-27. Bethany Christian Services, there's no increase to their rates. They are a foster care provider. They have some of our kids. Currently this fiscal year, they've served 5 of our kids that have come into care. They are well under their 4E maximum, and it's an 80-20 split with the state.
Appreciate that. I assume you're recommending approval.
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy, do you have questions for Mr. Andrews?
Not at all.
Thank you. Proposed resolution 128 would be a contract renewal with the Lutheran Service Society of Western Pennsylvania based in Pittsburgh, Allegheny County. Donald, I'll turn it over to you.
Yes, once again, another renewal. There is a 10% increase to their rate. We typically do not use them. They have not had a child in their care this year, and they only had 1 last fiscal year. They're one of our backup foster care providers, and even with that 10% rate increase, they're still well under their state maximum.
Thank you. Dan, questions? Thank you. Number 129 would be a contract renewal with Ward Home Inc. based in McKeesport, Allegheny County. Donald?
Yes, so this is a group home based out of Allegheny County. There's an 8% increase to their rate. Once again, though, they are under their 4E maximum, and they are more of a backup provider should none of our local providers be able to accept youth in care. We have not had any kids placed with them this year or last year.
Thank you very much. Dan, questions? Number 130. Contract renewal with, I usually mispronounce this, Auberly, based in McKeesport, Allegheny County. Donald, what can you tell us about Auberly?
Yes, another one of our backup foster care providers. They have not had any kids in care this year or last. There is a 10% rate increase, but once again, they're well under their state maximum, and it is another 80-20 split.
The only observation I'll make is I'm not opposed to the renewal, but I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern here in that a number of these proposals, and I heard you loud and clear. A lot of these are backup, a lot of them we don't use only in certain circumstances.
Correct.
I find it interesting that, and I understand the last rate of inflation figure that came out was 4%. But these are more than double, and I don't expect you to answer. You don't need to answer. This is just an observation on my part. I find it interesting that some of these proposals are coming in at twice the rate of inflation. And I'm sure there are legitimate reasons for that, but it did catch my attention. You're welcome to comment, but you don't have to.
I will comment. I believe, we obviously don't know for sure, but I believe a lot of providers are trying to get ahead. OCYF dictated that next year they wouldn't approve anything over 10%, whereas in years past, providers would go multiple years without asking for an increase and then ask for a large amount all at once. So we believe providers may be trying to get ahead of that. We have already internally said we will not approve anything over 10. So some of these providers have asked for more than 10, and we've brought them back down to 10.
Glad you chose to comment. That was very helpful. Thank you very much. Dan, questions or concerns? Thank you. And then the final proposal that Donald has for us today, Resolution 131, contract renewal with Drug Test Express On-Site Screening LLC. Donald, can you give us some specifics?
Yes, this is a renewal as well. They are a new provider as of last year. They just started in April. They are the result of when Family First Urgent Care closed down. They were a drug testing provider. Now she has branched off into her own business, so we contract with Elise Emery, who runs the business. She comes to our office and does our hair follicle or urine screens if needed. A lot of our court-ordered drug tests go through her, and she has an annual fee to cover all the trips to the office. She's available either twice a week or once a week to be in office if needed.
Is she based locally, do you know?
Yeah, she's based right here in Lawrence County.
Thank you. Mr. Kennedy, do you have questions on this proposal?
Not at all.
Thank you, Dan. Well, what we're looking at then would be proposed resolutions 127 up through and including 131 that have been submitted to us by Mr. Andrews. Dan, would you be interested in making a motion to cover all of them?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, thank you very much, and I will second your motion. Donald, anything else on any of these? Any final concerns?
No, not at all.
We'll ask Ryan to call the roll, please.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carried.
thank you so much. Well, good to see you, sir.
Thanks, Donald. We won't see you next week.
Possibly not enough. I'm waiting on the state.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
take care.
yeah,
Thank you.
see you soon. We have some transfer requests, and again, Dan, if you'll allow me to walk through them, stop me if we get to any that you have concerns about, just interrupt me.
Or no, we're doing good.
Okay. Maintenance is asking for a $10,000 transfer from their vehicle expense line item into their gas line item. I assume it's gasoline?
It's gasoline, yes.
Thank you. And I think there are a couple more like this, which understandably, I can see why.
Yeah, almost 50%
Yeah.
increase this year.
Speaking of inflation. The assessment office is asking for a total transfer of $2,300. It's split out as follows. $300 is coming from their Staples line item into their office minor equipment. And $2,000 they're asking to come out of travel and training and going into land and building rental. Court administration is requesting a $4,000 transfer from their contingency into their office minor line item. Adult probation asks for a total of a $500 transfer, all of it going into their gas line item, and it's coming out as follows. $230 comes out of their contingency, $208 comes out of their association dues, and $62 comes from their community service line item. Once again, that totals $500. District Judge Cartwright excuse me 1 minute. There's a misprint on the agenda, at least on mine. It's showing, this is item H. It may state Judge Amodi. let's correct that. We'll remove Judge Amodi's name and we'll note that this is District Judge Jerry Cartwright, who is from the Elwood City. His office is down in Elwood City. So we'll make that correction. So once again, this request comes from Judge Cartwright. It's a transfer request of $359.40 coming from his contingency going into his equipment lease and rental line item. And then finally, our information technology department is requesting a $5,000 transfer coming from their software line item and going into their maintenance and repairs line item. Mr. Kennedy, do you have any concerns on any of these?
Not at all.
Thank you. That being said, then, would you wish to make a motion
I'll
for the?
make that motion.
Okay, and I'll second. And we'll ask Brian to call the roll.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. The announcements we've already entered into the record, but just very, very quickly. Once again, this board will meet a week from today, June 23, at 10 o'clock, open to the public. At approximately 10:45, 10:50, thereabouts, we'll convene the quarterly retirement board meeting. It's open to the public. It's in this room. The courthouse will be closed this Friday, June 19, in observance of the Juneteenth federal holiday. And then tomorrow at noon, the retirement board, forgive me, the prison board, prison board meets tomorrow at noon in this room. That takes us to public comment. We still have some folks in the audience, and I'll open the floor, see if anybody has any questions they'd like to raise at this time. Hearing none. Appreciate you joining us today. This is one of our shorter meetings, which was kind of nice. I'll see if my colleague, Mr. Kennedy, has any final concerns.
Not at all.
Thank you. Ryan, Joe, anything on your part?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you all very much. Appreciate everybody being here, and probably in about another half hour or so, we'll pull together the retirement board. There being no other business to be brought before the commissioners today, could I please have an adjournment motion?
I'll make that motion.
We'll second it. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. Motion carried. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Joe.
No problem.
I'll let Dave and Rich know that we'll start in about half an hour. So that's okay.
Tomorrow, you're going to the AG.
We'll let this down.